All right, welcome everybody. Today's video, we are over here at Ao Yai. This is a little fisherman village. It's down here on the southern part of Koh Kut, and we're gonna look around here at some of the houses and everything and see how they live. So let's see what we see. So you just park up on the hill and walk down this little concrete ramp to get down into the village. Now there's a kind of a famous little restaurant here. It's like Nuchi. They sell seafood, and a lot of people come over here just to eat fresh seafood at this place. And you can see the whole village is built up on stilts. You can rent kayaks and you can paddle them around out here. So 100 baht an hour for a kayak. So you can see they just ride their motorcycles down here also and just park them up here under their little roofs. You got hammocks to sit here and enjoy the cool breeze. And they've recycled some car tires. Yeah, this has the feel of the Bang Bao Bay on Koh Chang, except for that's a little bit more commercialized. This is just their houses with a couple of restaurants. And you can see that little footbridge there is kind of a little rough. They have a couple little convenience stores, but they don't sell too much. Over here, this is the Nuchi seafood. So they sell sea urchins and everything else here in these little tanks. That is Nuchis. It's like little crabs and some fish. All the houses are up on stilts. A dog over here. And then they're sun drying some squid, it looks like. The old guy over there is sleeping, and the old lady's over here sleeping. Sleep through the heat of the day. Should be able to see some little fish swimming around here. This is one of the little fishing boat. You can see their trap, and then over here they're repairing all their nets. And then just millions and millions of these little tiny minnows. Down here in the water, you can see the crabs and you can see the sea urchins. So they got to watch out or else they will be for dinner. Yeah, places like this are really cool, to me anyway. You don't get to see this every day. Now these little footbridges, some of them are in terrible shape. But it's like one of those things, like a carpenter's roof always leaks. A mechanic's car is always broke down. These fishermen don't have time to waste to come over here and fix their little walkways. They're too busy fixing nets. You see some of their traps all up underneath here. They stick these down to mark them. Some little bamboo. I'm not sure what they do with the leaves. They've tied them onto the side of the traps, it looks like. And we got a fishing boat that's getting ready to go out over here. So over here, this is the little kitchen area for them. And a hammock. They have some traps here also right next to the fishing boat. So you can see what they've got in their nets. So they get the little shells. And they get those trapped in there. Then they have some fish. They have the crabs. Yeah, you can see it's still in the shell there. And then they get these little tiny rays. You can see it's still alive in there. Kind of a cool looking shell. You can see he's got a crab right here. And some of the little fish. So they pretty much can eat everything here. And another little shell. So over here, some of the fish that they've caught that they've kept alive. So it's the whole family, the whole crew's out here going through the nets, taking out the little crabs and everything else. So they can do this underneath this shade where it's a little bit cooler, but it's still hot. This is pretty simple living down here on the ocean. They've been doing it for countless generations, though, I'm sure. Only thing that's changed is they have diesel-powered boats now instead of the old way. I don't know if you can see those fish swimming around in there. These are probably the expensive ones whenever they want to sell them to make some extra money. Got some of the kids in here. You see their house just wide open. Got grandma in there prepping some fish. And the motor repair. This is a nice look into the fishing boat. Got the anchor up front. Then all of their traps. It's a lot of work just getting them stacked like that. A little belt drive there to pull in the rope. Not sure what's underneath there. Oh, there's somebody sleeping in there. I saw a finger stick out of the hole. Yeah, that looks like the crow's nest. Somebody's up in there sleeping now. And they have a pet monkey here.
Monkey.
He's on a little leash. Lady going somewhere. You can see all their traps. Another place where they're set up whenever they want to clean their nets. Looks like a little bit of a kitchen in there. Guy here getting ready to go out somewhere. Looks like they have a tour boat over here now, next to the seafood restaurant. So over here at the end of the pier, we have the Chanticha seafood. You see they're prepping the chilies. They got it set up out there for Instagram photos and stuff like that. They have some nice tables out here on the bay. This looks like a good place to have some dinner. So we have some shells, some of those little rays and crabs. I'm not sure what that big fish is. And some of the squid. Yeah, it doesn't get much fresher than this. Some of the big shells. And over here is some of the sea urchins. And this is the furthest south of this little village. They built a brand new pier, but it doesn't look like they're using it too much. And they're using these old wooden ones like this. So you can see that's looking back at that seafood restaurant and into the little village. All right, guys, that's going to finish up our look around here at the Ao Yai Fisherman Village, or as what they call it, the community is called Chom Chon Ban Ao Yai, which is the community of the fishermen down here. So anyway, this is kind of a neat little look into how they live. It's just a small little fishing village built up on stilts, and it's kind of cool to see what they do, how they process the fish, and just to look around in general. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you have any questions, ask me in a comment, or if you've been down here or you want to know anything, just leave me a comment down below. And from over here at the Fisherman's Village, remember guys, life is a journey. Until next time, Enjoy.